I get immediately, I feel like it's someone that passed more recent, within the last year or so, okay? And their passing was very, very hard to deal with because I don't think emotionally you were prepared for it.
No.
Usually that's like a snap of a finger kind of a passing. Someone that passes and you just don't even know, you know. Mostly that's more of a tragic type passing. Like suicides, murders, accidents, that kind of stuff. That's what it feels like. Does that make sense to you? Okay. I can't even tell, to be honest with you, if this is a male or female yet. I just know that it was within the last year and it was a tragedy kind of thing. And I'm going to tell you this, and please don't take this the wrong way because I don't know yet, but they're taking some responsibility for their passing.
Absolutely.
Okay. Typically that's a suicide, but not always. Sometimes they're drinking and driving. Or, you know, doing something, drinking and driving, is that what happened? Because they're shaking their head, yes, yes. That. Okay. Was this a male? Female? Is there another male that's passed that would be with this female?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, that's okay. I just have a male and the female here, so I'm not sure who's saying what. But most of it seems to be coming from the person that had been drinking and driving, okay? Was this someone you were very close to? Okay, that's what I thought. Because she's sending her love to you, and she's saying how sorry she is. Had you talked to her or seen her not long before she passed? Okay. Because she's saying stop blaming yourself kind of thing. Don't feel like, you know, could I have done something to save her? Or, you know, if I had only this, or have you done that? Is she referring to you? Because sometimes their messages are directed to other
Not
people.
so much me, but...
You know who it's to?
Yes.
Okay. So tell that person to stop blaming themselves.
Yes.
Okay? Because she keeps saying, stop blaming yourself. This was not your fault.
I tell them all the time.
Okay. Okay. She said, somehow this was out of character for her.
Absolutely.
Like she wouldn't normally drink that much, or she wouldn't normally drink and drive or something.
Yes.
Okay. You know, oftentimes when someone comes through with drinking and driving, it was a habit. But she's saying that wasn't me at all.
No. Not since she was younger.
She said she lost control. In other words, whatever happened when she was driving, she just lost control.
I just want to know why she was there.
They talk about what they want to.
I know.
I feel like she was either upset or had an argument, or there was something going on with her before she passed.
Yes.
Which also may be why she was drinking and driving.
Right.
Because she keeps kind of showing me, sort of like when you have a fight with your boyfriend and then you leave angry.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. But it may not be that specific. But that's the feeling she gives me. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Who's the smoker? Did she smoke, or did someone close to her smoke? Do you know? Or is that somebody else coming through?
It might be someone else coming through. I'm not sure if they're male or female.
They're giving me, if they point to their chest, it usually means they had a heart attack or something. But this is more like the cough. So I don't know, unless someone had asthma or breathing lungs, I don't know. But they're pointing to the chest area. Hold on, let me see what she says. See, I don't think this is coming from her.
No.
This is coming from someone else, and it might have been a heart attack. I don't know. It's something in the chest. Does that make sense to you at all?
No.
Something in the chest, somebody else.
That's...
Do you have a great-grandparent that had something in the chest, you know? Lungs, heart, breathing?
No, I mean, my grandfather smoked, but he didn't die from that.
Well, that's okay. Sometimes they do that cough just so I say he was a smoker. That's why the first thing I asked you was who smoked. So he might just be doing it to show me that he was a smoker. Okay? I'm not sure, though. And he's not even coming through as clear. This female is the clearest.
Oh, I've been praying hard.
For her?
For her.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Because she's here. Who connected to you, and it might be connected to the female, has either a first or middle name of Carrie or Ann? Do you know?
No, I don't.
I don't know if it's connected to her or someone else in your family. You know, sometimes if this is a grandfather, let's say, he could be telling me like his uncles and aunts, and you just never know.
Right.
But somebody, I think it's Ann. I think he's focused more on the Ann or Anna. Somebody has a first or middle name of Ann, I think, that's over there with him. Since you're recording, you'll be able to go back and try to look through the family, and they'll be like, "Oh, you have a great aunt with that name or something." So she's saying, this is what she's saying. First of all, she's not angry or upset with the person that whoever she had this issue with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? She has completely let that go. What she's saying is, though, she's not at peace. She's not fully at peace. And she's not because somebody still living is not at peace. They're taking on too much guilt or, you know, feeling like they could have changed things.
Yeah.
And because they're not moving on in peace, she can't rest at peace.
Yes, absolutely.
So she wants them to know, look, if you want me to rest at peace, which I know you do, then what you have to do is move on and know there's nothing you could have done to change this.
I tell them all the time.
I also feel like she was driving around.
Yes.
There was like a driving around feeling.
Yes.
Okay. And I just keep seeing myself like driving around and windows down too for some reason. I keep putting the window up.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Do you know what that is?
I don't understand why.
Why she was driving around?
Why? Yeah. Why she was on that road? She should have never been there.
Because she wasn't there for a reason. What she gives me the feeling of is that she wasn't really on that road to meet someone or anything like that.
Right.
It was more like when you're upset and your mind's not thinking clearly and you're just driving around, and wherever you go, you go. You may go on roads you've never even been on.
Right.
You may go to places you've never,
Yes.
just because you're making turns and driving and not paying any attention because your mind's somewhere else.
Right.
That's what she's showing me. And for some reason, she keeps putting the window up and down. Like she's hot, she's cold. I'm not sure what that's about. But she keeps showing me.
Yeah, I don't know. Why?
She just wasn't thinking. She keeps saying I wasn't thinking clearly at all. She just wasn't. She was in a bad place. And because she was in a bad place, she just wasn't thinking. So she wants you to know that wherever she was, there was no intention to be there.
Right.
She was just aimlessly driving around in her car. That's what or whatever.
Yes.
Just aimlessly driving.
Yes.
And so she didn't know the road well either.
I didn't think she did.
She doesn't. No.
I
She
didn't
didn't know
think
the
she
road
did.
well. No. So she didn't know like where the sharp turns were, where she didn't know where stuff was. And that's what happened. She just lost control because she didn't know the road, and she wasn't even really focusing on her driving at all. Her mind was somewhere else. I don't know what happened before, and she's not going to.
I don't either.
But she either had an argument with someone, or somebody depressed her, disappointed her, or however you want to explain it.
Right.
But something happened before, so she was driving around aimlessly.
Yes. It makes perfect sense.
She had no intention of driving either.
I know. Oh, God.
It's not like she was, I'm going out to a bar tonight and get drunk and drive home. It wasn't like that at all. It was more like, I'm going to have drinks, I have no intention of driving, now I'm out aimlessly driving around on roads I've never been on, boom, I'm gone. That's what she shows me.
Yes.
And I'm starting to lose them. But she was, the clearer they are, the less time they're here, and she was clear. So she's talking fast to get her message out. And this other person that keeps coming through is saying to tell you they love you. So I hope you have an idea of who that might be. Because they're just saying, tell her I love her because she's more dominating. Her energy's more. If you ever do another session, this other person would probably come through. But right now, she's just...
A female?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
She says, I just want her to know. And also, there's a baby over there, a child. Somebody must have lost. She said, I just wanted to know I love him. I'm at peace. And my main reason for coming through and the point of this was to get the message across to him that he needs to stop not living, because he's not living. He needs to live and stop blaming himself, because I didn't want to take a part of him with me. Okay? Okay, she's gone. I still have your spirit guides and angels here. That's what I kind of warned you about in the beginning, that if you have any questions, I know it's really hard after going through that.
No, I mean, no, I needed it. I needed it, and I need that for him to see it too.
Yeah.
He needs this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her whole purpose, was to let you know she's okay, but to get to him.
Right. He needs this more than I do.
Yeah, and I hope he finds some kind of peace to move on.
I've tried.
Because he needs to do it for her.
I know. And I keep telling him.